rain in Tarleton did not wash the city clean. Rather, it seemed to press the soot deeper into the cobblestones, a weeping grey shroud over the United British Colonies. Inside the library of Phoenix Manor, however, the air was dry and smelled of ozone and old parchment. Baroness Angela Phoenix sat before her workbench. The brass gears of a dismantled clockwork dove spread out like a metallic autopsy. Outside, the thunder rolled, a drumbeat of the gods, but Angela did not flinch. Her left eye, a deep organic brown, focused on the delicate mainspring. Her right eye, a marvel of brass housing and glass lenses, whirred softly. The aperture narrowed, shifting into a magnification that no biological organ could hope to mimic. "Interesting," she whispered, her voice a melodic contralto. A heavy knock echoed through the mahogany doors, shattering her concentration. Angela did not need to ask who it was. The heavy, rhythmic tread of the footsteps that followed her automaton's opening of the front door belonged to a man she knew well, a man carrying the weight of the world, or at least the weight of a very messy murder. Inspector Gage, one of Tarleton's finest, entered, his trench coat dripping onto the Persian rug. He looked like a man eroded by the city's grit, graying hair plastered to his forehead, shoulders slumped, and eyes that had seen too much darkness. "Baroness," Gage nodded, removing his fedora. "Inspector," Angela replied, not looking up from her gears. She manipulated a tiny screw with a magnetized tweezer. "To what do I owe the pleasure? Surely Commissioner Strump has solved all of Tarleton's woes by arresting the nearest impoverished innocent." Gage sighed. A sound like a steam valve releasing pressure. "Strump is Strump. He's already blustering about anarchists and union agitators. But this isn't a simple riot, my lady. It's Sir Byron Blu, the airship magnate. He's..." Angela's hands paused. The brass eye dilated, the shutter clicking audibly as she turned her head. The infrared sensor bathed Gage in a wash of heat signatures. He was running hot, anxious, dead. "I know," Angela said. Inspector Gage was taken back. "You know already how it only happened 2 nights ago and isn't in the papers yet. With all due respect to our boys in blue, your department's security is a joke and leaks information like a sieve. Strump may be trying to keep it quiet for now, but rumors of a new high-profile murder have already spread wide. Simple deduction did the rest. How did he die? Bludgeoned in his own office atop the factory tower," Gage said, stepping closer and placing a damp manila folder on the edge of her desk. "No weapon found. Door locked. The widow is hysterical. The daughter is stone-faced, and the competition is circling like vultures." Angela stood, her silhouette striking against the lightning-lit window. She was a figure of contrasts, soft curves clad in severe midnight blue tailored Victorian dress, the cold brass of her prosthetic clashing with the warmth of her human expression. She walked to the folder, flipping it open. "Strump has barred me from the official investigation, hasn't he?" she asked, scanning the crime scene photographs. Her robotic eye scanned the grainy images. applying filters to heighten the contrast. He says the department doesn't need amateur aristocrats meddling in high-profile affairs, Gage admitted, his voice gravelly with frustration. He's ready to pin it on a factory worker, a young black man named Brisko. It's quick, it's clean, and it fits his prejudices. But looking at that room, something is rotten in the colony of Ohio. Indeed, you have a fine eye, Angela murmured. She tapped a photo of the corpse. Byron Blu lay sprawled across his desk, blood matting his silver hair. The angle of the blow. He was struck from behind, yet facing the door. He knew his killer, Inspector, or he did not fear them. Rumor has it Mr. Brisko is a union rouser. Someone that Blu, as a conservative big business owner, would have despised or at least been suspicious of. He would have been a fool to turn his back on him. That is why I am here, Gage said, meeting her gaze, both the brown and the brass. I need eyes that see what is there, not what they wish to see. Strump sees a political opportunity. I see a man dead and a killer walking free. Will you help me balance the scales? Angela touched the brass rim of her eye, a phantom memory of pain flashing through her mind. The darkness, the loss. It was that darkness that drove her, a relentless engine demanding order from chaos. Justice is not a gift, Inspector. It is a construct we must build, gear by gear, Angela said, closing the folder with a sharp snap. She reached for her coat, a heavy wool garment, lined with tools of her own design. If Strump wishes to play the fool, let him wear the motley. We shall play the detectives. The commissioner will have my badge if he catches us, Gage warned, though a grim smile tugged at his lips. And he shall have my wrath if he lets a murderer escape. Besides, that fat lump couldn't catch a cold if he tried. Angela countered, grabbing her cane, in reality a cleverly disguised electro-rapier. She moved with a fluid grace, the heavy robotic eye processing the low light of the hallway as she strode toward the door. Come, Inspector. The game is afoot, and the fog of mystery waits for no one.